2 years ago, LEGO Fortnite gave us one of the biggest and most unforgettable moments ever. It was the day two legendary worlds finally collided. And for me, it felt like a childhood dream coming to life. To this day, I still believe LEGO Fortnite and Star Wars are the perfect combination. I remember jumping into the first update for the first time and having an absolute blast. And somehow every single year since then, they've managed to top it with another incredible update. Except some updates. There's always been intense battles, crazy adventures and new build kits and some absolutely wild builds the community made. But this time we finally got something we've been waiting for. The hover brick. If you enjoy my content, make sure to leave a like and follow. You know how it works. This will help me a lot. Over the last 2 years of LEGO Fortnite Star Wars, I've built a lot of stuff. And at the end of this video, I will show you how to turn my old occupier tank I built last year into a floating machine using the new hover bricks. It's pretty simple, but it's pretty epic. So here we go. Let's start right off with Syria. Back then, Syria built these 3 bunters just for me. Yeah, it took me a while to release the footage. And yeah, she didn't even know what they are at first. It's crazy, right? And it's crazy that we have them in the game right now. And I mean, just look how detailed they are. I wanted to have like a camp where they sit and we have some troops running around. I mean, they almost look the same. I think a lot of you have worked on a similar project. And it was my first one too. I recreated my own version of Mos Eisley. Mos Pablo. But back then it was still in survival mode and that was a lot of work. The whole project took me weeks, but I still remember how hyped I was for that update back then. I even brought every Star Wars villager from Star Wars Island to this village and yeah, it was crazy. Vader's Castle. That was another project, but a different kind this time. I had a lot of fun, especially I haven't seen this build one yet, somewhere else. Just the structure of the building alone was complex and difficult to build. I also produced a short Vader film and you can find the film and the link in the description. Last year I also tried to recreate Yavin 4, but more in my own little LEGO immersive style. I think and thought the pyramids in Lost Isles were perfect for it. There's even the ceremonial hall where Chewbacca didn't even get a medal. Plus there are garages where X-Wings get repaired and so much more. Another Star Wars project I hadn't shown yet was this landing platform. I really how it turned out in between these trees. I don't think it's 100% finished yet, but yeah, it's definitely part of Star Wars. There's a tank sitting here and you can walk everywhere on this platform, and there's a bunch of TIE fighters also. And by the way, the TIE fighters fly really well. Speaking of flying well, I also built a lot of tiny little AT-ATs. They are super fun, super fast, a little bit clunky, but they look super funny and super easy to build. Dagobah. Dagobah also had a small scene or a little movie, but this movie was more a nod to the old films. For that I built this crashed X-Wing, of course Yoda's little hut with his little bed, the kitchen, his lightsaber hanging around, and of course R2-D2 is also there. Now let's move on to the occupier tank. I think this tank is one of my favorite Star Wars builds or my favorite Star Wars vehicles so far. I'll show you how to convert my build, which I have a tutorial for and which you can find in the link in the description. But first of all, we have to lift it up, of course. And if you're building this now using the tutorial, you won't need to do that, of course. But you lift it up, destroy the tires, and now you can place in every corner where you have the tires, you place the new hover brick. Now I have to destroy the old thrusters and place this vehicle base part 2 or number 2 in the middle, right under the tank, like notch it in the middle, like it's centered on the left side and on the right side. Now that's where we place the new blue thrusters, like 4 on each side or more, in total 8, like for going forward and going backwards. Just use the base and place these thrusters on the one side and then on the other side, and also left and right. For maneuvering or going left and right, we take these new thrusters and go on the top left and top right and place them left and right, and then we go a little bit more in the center and do the same. Now of course you have to change and switch up the seat. Super easy, just replace it or place it if you build it new, and that's it. Now I show you where I did the channels and just replicate it. You can go backwards, you can go like full throttle and go crazy, and then you can of course maneuver super easy left and right. And yeah, that's the build. Now let's test it, and I will show you also a comparison of the old version and the new version, because the old version, it was very clunky. I had a lot of fun building it, but driving it, I think I took it one time out for driving, but you will see it in a second that it wasn't fun. It wasn't moving at all, like you can see in the new version. I mean, it's still a tank, it shouldn't be super fast. I wanted to have it realistic, and you can see it's pretty good and pretty fun now with the hover bricks. And again, I think these hover bricks are the perfect addition for every Star Wars build, and I already saw in the community crazy builds. And yeah, that's it for today. And if you want to see, like I said in the beginning, if you want to see more kind of videos like this, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you will rebuild the tank. And like always, I will see you in the next video. Pablo out.